Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing this look. I would call it a tri-color look, and it was requested by one of my really good friends, and you know, I said why not? It's different, it's fun, it's colorful, and it's just what the day called for. If you guys want to see how I got this look, let's go. Alright guys, so I have already applied my base, and I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. I wore it yesterday and I really loved just how it wore and how natural it looked. So I figured why not? I'm going to take my Lane Low Paint Pot. I'm just going to use this on my lids. Also, I should mention I used my Milk Cosmetics concealer today, my Flex concealer. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and I'm using this Pat McGrath palette. I am going to take this shade here, and I'm going to use that in the crease. And I'm going to take a little bit of this shade right here, and also apply that into the crease. I'm just going to wipe off whatever excess I have on the brush and then go in to really blend these shadows out. So I'm going to take this Aqua Resist color pencil in Navy by Makeup Forever, and I'm going to use this just to create a wing. And basically what I'm going to do is go from a pink, purple, navy gradient. This was actually requested by one of my really good friends, and I am going to start off by just kind of placing the pencil. So the nice thing about these pencils is that they come with a little sharpener, which I am going to use today because I do want it to be pretty pointed so that I can get a nice crisp line. I'm also going to take this pen or thin liner brush. I'm going to use that to smudge that line, and then also just kind of add the length. So now I'm going to use the pencil again and then just start filling in essentially where I want the color placement to be for the navy. So now taking a flat brush, I'm just going to blend this color and make sure that it's nice and smooth, just like this. And I am going to do this eye off camera, and then we'll come back to continue the rest of the look. All right guys, so this is what we are currently working with, and it isn't 100% even, but it is probably as good as I'm gonna get it today. I'm just being realistic. Like, sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches, and I'm getting punched. So I'm just going to take this with a little bit more of the blue liner on it, and I'm just going to sharpen the edge a little bit more because my makeup is just coming off. All right, I think we're looking pretty good, but this is the downside to doing a look like this, is that you really need to like feel comfortable with your lines. And I could have used the tape, but I'm trying to master it without using tape. So I am now going to take the same flat brush, and I'm going to go into this Viseart Milieu palette. I'm going to use this blue here. I apologize, but today I am going to be using two palettes. I'm using the Pat McGrath and then this one for this specific navy. But I really wanted something that was going to be very pigmented and easy to work with, and this blue is perfect. And I really tried to use and find one palette that will have all the shades I need, but honestly, like, I just didn't have anything that had the purple, the pink, and the blue. You can use whatever blue you have, and really you could have even used just a pencil like what I used, but I really wanted this high impact, like almost like velvety finish. So I'm one of those people that I like to clean up as I work, and that can potentially turn into more work than cleaning up once you're done. But I am that person, even like when I cook or if I'm working, I need to clean as I go. I just don't like to see the mess clutter up. Look at how pretty this blue is. Oh, it's so good. Now I'm gonna go back into this palette and I am going to use this beautiful purple shade there. It's like royal blue purple. It's just beautiful. I'm going to start applying that here. And honestly, I almost used 3 palettes until I remembered I had this one. You guys know that typically I'm a 1 palette kind of person. Like I don't like to add several palettes to a look because I know that, you know, that would require you guys to have more palettes than you need. So I'm lightly patting it, and then also with the edge of the brush, I'm kind of bringing that forward some. And then also blending that into the blue. All right, guys, now we are going to dive into the pink. So we're gonna use this middle shade here. And as you guys see, today we are not shying away from color. We are welcoming it. So I'm just gonna take it and with a flat brush, I'm going to start applying it to the inner corner. I'm actually gonna use it wet to get the most pigmentation. And then we're gonna blend the pink into the purple, just ever so slightly. I'm gonna go back in with that purple and just help blend these 2 shades a little bit more. Just kind of switching between both to make sure that it looks like a nice gradient. So this is where we are at, guys. So my foundation, for whatever reason, started to like crack. Like I noticed that there was a little bit of like fading. So I went in to touch it up with the same brush that I used and it was not working. Like it just ended up lifting the foundation, making a mess out of it, so I had to take it off. And I'm opting not to use this today. I'm now going to go in with my Cover FX G50 Natural Radiant Foundation. This is also a good one. I want something with luminosity, which is why I went in with the Anastasia one, but it was, again, looking atrocious. So I'm now switching it up. And I don't have anything on my skin. I didn't do a primer or anything. I'm just going in. Ooh, I thought I messed up my eye. I'm just going in with the foundation itself. I really love this brush. This is a MAC brush. This is a synthetic brush. This hasn't changed. It's the same brush that they've always had. So I've always thoroughly enjoyed this one. I think it's a 170. And the reason is because I can really get into my brows if I haven't done them yet. If I can carve my brows, I can go through spaces and not worry about removing product. Like it really is just a nice, well thought out brush. And it's one of my favorite foundation brushes. So just wanted to put that out there because I know that I have made myself heard in terms of their new synthetic line. But this is actually a good brush. I'm gonna take a clean brush and just kind of get into this little crease here because I was not able to remove the foundation because then I'd mess up my eye makeup. So I want to take a smaller brush so that I can really get in and blend this corner out so that it doesn't look like I have a patch of dry foundation, which is the case, but you know, we gotta wing it. For my concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Flex concealer again. I really am enjoying this one right now. I feel like it doesn't have a ton of coverage, but it's very hydrating and I'm liking it. So, and then I'm actually going to use my sponge. This foundation already looks so much better. This concealer, I feel like almost gives like a little bit of a radiant finish to the under eye. It just makes it look really hydrated. I am going to take a little bit of powder and I'm just going to apply that to the under eye. I'm not going to bake my face just yet. Okay, now that I've gotten back on track, I'm going to do my mascara and then we'll come back to finish the rest of the look. Alright guys, so this is where we are with the look. I just took the edge of the flat brush that I used to apply the shadow with, and I took the edge and just kind of lightly buffed around the edge to kind of outline the crease a little bit more. And I really liked how in this inner part here it deposited a little bit of the purple. So I'm going to take this dual hair brush by MAC, and I'm taking my Danessa Myricks Contour Balm in number 2, and I'm using the synthetic side just to pick up the product, and I'm going to press it to build the intensity, and then I'm going to buff it out. I'm also going to take a little bit of this and just apply it to my forehead, and then with my foundation brush just lightly buff just to make it look more natural. But this stuff, I love this stuff. All right guys, so I'm feeling like I need to add something just to kind of make this look a little bit more refined. So I'm going to take this shadow in the Milieu palette, and with a blending brush, I am going to just kiss these edges. Yeah, that looks better. I just feel like because of the colors that I use, I needed a little something else. All right, so all I did, sorry, I didn't think to say it out loud. I took the pink shade in this palette, so this shade right here, and I just applied it over the pink that we had because for whatever reason it was separating here, like it looked cracked, and then I just layered it slightly over the purple, so it just kind of brightened everything up. And I apologize for using 2 palettes. Sorry. I'm just gonna add a little bit of mascara to the lower lash line. I'm now going to take this Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder, and I'm just going to hit my T-zone. I'm going to take this Dior Backstage Glow Face palette in Copper Gold. Looks like this. And I'm going to mix these 3 shades here. For my blush, I'm going to be using She's That Girl by Patrick Ta, and I'm just going to use a powder today. And I'm using the same brush that I used to apply my highlighter. So this is where we are at so far, guys. I don't know what I should do for my lips. I know I have to keep it really toned down because the eyes are already so intense, and I did build up my cheek nicely. I feel like if I go in with a really bright lip, I'm gonna look really 80s. So I'm gonna pick a nude lip, come back and show you guys what that looks like. I used one of my favorite lip pencils, Makeup Forever 3C, and I lined my lips, and then I went in with Pat McGrath Dare to Bare lip gloss. And I really love the way that this turned out. I think that it's soft enough to complement the look, but it also has just a little bit of color so that it's not too muted. Let me just show you guys the final look. Part of me wants to throw some glitter in somewhere. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. I upload 3 videos a week, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and leave me a comment down below letting me know what you think of this look, if you'd wear it, or let me know what you'd like to see for upcoming videos. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.